Hello everyone, you are welcome back again. In today's tutorial, we are going to learn how to solve for the value of x from this Olympiad radical equation. And the given equation is square root of x plus square root of negative x is equal to 4. So to solve this equation, the first thing we need to do is to try to eliminate the square root by squaring both sides of the equation. So in the left hand side, we have square root of x, then plus square root of negative x, which is equal to 4. So we square the left hand side and also we square the right hand side. So square root of x plus square root of negative x all square imply this bracket is multiply itself 2 times. So when you do the expansion, we're going to have square root of x all square, then plus 2 multiplied by square root of x, then multiply by square root of minus x, then plus square root of minus s all square, which is the same as 4 square imply 4 multiplied by 4, which is going to give us 16. So the next thing we're going to do, recall that when you have square root and square, the square is going to eliminate the square root. So we are left with just x. Then here we have plus 2 and square root of x multiplied by square root of minus x. So we can put them into one square root because this is multiplication. So we can write square root of x multiplied by minus x. So plus square root and square is going to cancel. We are left with just negative x, and negative x multiplied by positive is going to give us just negative x, which is the same as 16. So what do you notice? If you look at all the expression in the left hand side of this equation, we have negative x and this is positive x. So this and this is going to cancel. So we are left with just 2, then square root of x multiplied by negative x is going to give us negative x squared, which is the same as 16. So the next thing we're going to do is to divide both sides of this equation by 2 in order to eliminate these 2. So we have the left hand side to be divisible by 2 and also the right hand side by 2. So that this 2 is going to cancel this 2. In the left hand side, we are left with just square root of minus x squared, which is the same as 16 divided by 2. We're going to have 8. So the next thing we're going to do, we still have square root, is to eliminate the square root again by taking the square of both sides. So we square the left hand side and also we square the right hand side. So that this square is going to eliminate the square root. We are left with just negative x squared, which is equal to 8 square imply 8 multiplied by 8, which is going to give us 64. So from here, what are you going to do? We have minus x squared. We are going to change this sign to positive by dividing both sides by -1. So we divide the left hand side by -1 and also the right hand side by -1, so that this negative is going to cancel. So this x square now will remain positive x square, which is equal to 64 divided by -1 is the same as negative 64. So we just try to change the sign. So the next thing we're going to do is to remember we are looking for the value of x, and here we have x to power 2. How are we going to do to eliminate this power 2 is by taking the square root of both sides, which is going to be what? Square root of x squared, which is equal to plus or minus square root of negative 64. So this square is going to cancel the square root. We are left with just x, which is the same as plus or minus, and this is square root of a negative number. This can also be written as square root of -1 multiplied by square root of 64. So x now will be equal to plus or minus. Remember, when you take, so recall, when you take the square root of -1, this is the same as I. So, and when you take the square root of 64, it's going to give us 8. And 8 multiplied by I is going to give us 8i. So therefore, x now will be equal to positive 8i or negative 8i, which imply, as you can see, 8i or negative ai, which imply x is not an element of a real number. So no real number that will satisfy this radical equation, giving square root of x plus square root of negative x is equal to 4. Thank you for watching, and please follow us for more video like this.